When it comes to Glashutte, they have an unfair reputation as the poor man's langa, which is not only unfair but definitely undeserved. Sure, they aren't finished to the same level as langa, but the price point does reflect that. Not to mention their watches are exceptionally finished at their price point, and they do have some unique watches as we see here today. What we have here today is the Glashutte Original 60s Annual Edition Fiery Orange. This watch is not limited production in terms of numbers, but it is limited to the time they will produce it, in which, as the name suggests, will be only 1 year. And the name pretty much says it all. The watch is a 60s inspired watch with a fiery orange dial, which, as we can see, is pretty much the star of the show. Now, there's no getting around it. The biggest reason you would love this watch is because of the unique fiery orange dial. The dial is more complicated than one might think. The process to create this dial involves multiple steps to achieve the texture surface and gradient color. The dials are first stamped to get the texture and is produced using the same original tools and methods they've used since the 1960s, which is pretty cool that they're still keeping it true to the original, even down to the way they make the dial. Each blank dial receives embossing with the aid of 60-tone press, then will be domed to follow the curvature of the crystal. Finally, it is painted, which also takes multiple steps to make this really cool fiery orange dial. Powering this watch is the caliber 3952, an in-house automatic movement with a 4 Hz frequency and a 40-hour power reserve. A beautifully decorated in-house caliber that is exceptionally finished by Glashutte. My only issue, however, is the movement is a bit too small for the case, which might not be an issue for many, but I personally don't enjoy seeing the winding stem when looking at this beautifully decorated movement. The watch has what is referred to as the Goldilocks size. At 39mm, the watch is just right. The thickness or lack of is even better. At 9.4mm thick, this could easily fit under a dress cuff, though I will say this dial won't fit in a dressier attire. Personally, I would go with the wide dial if this is going to be your dress watch. Now finally, at 20mm lug size, the watch will fit many straps, though my recommendation is to go with a simple strap as seen here today. When having a crazy dial, the rule of thumb is generally to have a simple strap that will not distract from the dial. Overall, I absolutely love this watch, and you can check them out at exquisitettimepieces.com. So guys, if you're interested in this Glashutte or any other Glashutte, make sure you check out exquisitettimepieces.com. They're not only an authorized dealer for Glashutte, they have many other brands such as Grand Seiko, Omega, Breguet, Blancpain, and they have a lot of really cool brands. If you want any of those, they're an authorized dealer. And the best thing is, if you ever need a service, you can always go through them and they'll always stand by their products. Guys, make sure you check out exquisitettimepieces.com. They also have really cool pre-owned watches, so you don't want to miss any of it, and mention the channel when you go over to Exquisite. Now guys, first of all, I would like to thank you so much for watching. Please add in the comment section below what you think about Glashutte. Do you really like this watch? Do you not? What's your favorite Glashutte you want me to check out in the future? I have access to a lot of Glashutte watches, so if there's anything specific you want to see, let me know. And guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.